Jen, this is Shauna
I'm Sebastian.
at the Flying Cat Academy. We're here to show you another Dyslexia Training Institute lesson. We're on lesson number 28 now. So often we start with some brain gym stuff, so let's get both sides of our brain working, Sebastian. Right? Think we're good? No, more.
I like these.
Get that rolling.
I want to keep going.
Oh, I'll forget that. Okay, you're ready. Bring it in. There you go. So the way we do it with our lessons is we start on one side of the table and we work our way down. Let's start with the sight word study method. So we'll start with some of the ones that you already were working on. So if you grab a pencil, I will say one of the words, you repeat the word, and then you write it down. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your word is blue. So you repeat the word.
Blue.
And you can say, yeah, good, you said B. Helps if you say it as you write it.
B-L-U. No, that's not it.
Oh, it is, you're doing well.
I'm just going to go eat.
Okay, let's have a look. How'd you do?
Good.
You did. Now, what were you thinking that it might be?
I don't know, it just seemed wrong.
No, but you actually got it right. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, your word is 3.
3.
And say that should do it.
T-H. E. E.
Okay. Let's do your check. How'd you do?
Perfect.
Nice. You want to give yourself a check?
Why didn't we give Blue a check?
We did.
Oh, you did?
Okay, your next one is yellow.
Got it.
You do? You have yellow in your hand, but write it with a pencil. We'll check it with the marker. How many syllables are in yellow?
Yeah. Oh.
So what's the first syllable?
Yeah.
Yeah? And remember Jeff Lopez was?
Oh. L.
Good correction. Because the double the L, because it's that's your first syllable. Okay, ready for your next one? Part. I will take a part of Sebastian's fairy castle. No, I won't, because he get mad.
What would I?
If I took a part of your fairy castle?
Oh.
I wouldn't do that.
I thought you were going to help me make it. I didn't know you were going to take a piece out of it. I thought taking a part would mean like helping me.
Oh!
I didn't think you were going to piece off it.
I won't, I promise. Okay, give yourself a check there. How'd you do? Give yourself a self-check. Okay. Your next one is little. Say the word.
Little.
And give yourself a check. How'd you do? When I say give yourself a check, I mean like self-check it.
Oh.
You thought I was telling you it was right?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. I'm sorry, that was bad on me.
But I was right.
You are right, yes you are. Okay. And oil is your last one.
I saw this one.
You saw it? Like through my card, or did I hold it badly?
You hold it badly.
Oh. Did you feel like you knew it anyway?
Yeah.
So you would have got it right even if you hadn't seen it?
Yeah, I guess.
What I'm asking really is, should we give it a check or not?
I want to check.
Okay.
I probably would have known it.
I think you would have, because you said it earlier today. Okay, so we are going to get a new sight word today, and it came from your writing. Last time you were doing a writing passage for me, and I noticed that this one was spelled incorrectly. So what word is that one?
Goes.
Yeah. So let's do the sight word study method to learn how to spell goes. And before we do that, I just wanted to maybe show you why I was thinking it got spelled incorrectly, and why that is a good way to spell it. So you knew a little bit about open syllables, so what would that word be?
Go.
Yeah. So what would be the way you'd want to spell goes?
Go.
You would do that, right?
Yeah.
But what is that? If I close it in, how would you have to read that?
Goes.
Goss, yeah. So the purpose of the E here is so that you won't read it as goss. So that's the function of that E. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay. All right. So you read the word, and what's our next step in the sight word study method? You take 2 fingers.
G-O-S-E goes. G-O-S-E.
Oh, oh.
Yes goes.
Yeah. Did you say?
Yes goes. G-O-E-S goes.
Okay. And now, what's the next step? Do you remember? With the back of a pencil, we're going to trace it.
G-O-E-S.
Mm-hmm.
Goes.
Yeah, one more time.
G. O. E. S. Goes.
Okay. Now we're down to step 4.
Oh.
We're going to use 2 fingers. So
I read the whole thing. I'm like, and you just pointed this one. I'm like,
well, I just highlighted the important parts so you can remember.
I just read the whole thing. Oh, I was supposed to read that little piece.
Okay, so what's the next step?
On table?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. We're on
Just
table.
with your fingers.
I did with the pencil.
So we look at our card.
G. O. E. S. Goes.
Good. I didn't hear you say it.
Goes.
You have to say that should do it.
G. O. E. S. Goes.
Okay, and what's our last step?
Oh. G. O. S. E.
Nope.
Goes.
Let's look at it.
G. O. E. S. Goes. O. E. S. Goes.
Okay, think you got it?
Mm.
Okay, Fred. Let's try to write it down. And touch it. Check. Good. Okay, so we don't do our short vowel drill because you're such a pro at short vowels, so we're going to carry on to the phonemic awareness drill. Let's put this over here. There you go. Could you take out sounds for the word box? It actually takes it out to say the sound.
B-O-X. Box.
Oh, that's great for the study word method, but we're gonna, this was all about sounds, so you're gonna go blah.
Box. Box.
Excellent, okay, so that's box, oh hey, we're gonna still use that. Let me put that away. So what do you have there?
B-O-X.
Let's do the sounds.
Box.
Okay, so that's box. Can you find the book in box? Okay, and I would like to change that to a t. What do I have now? Check this in.
Oh.
This was box.
Talk.
We have.
Talks.
Yeah. Is that a word?
No.
What if we added an it at the end?
Talks it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep that X. Let's keep the X.
Talks it. Talks.
Toxic would make a word. Would you put the same
Toxic.
color as the start?
Well, I don't have enough pieces for everything. I guess.
Toxic. Now, why don't we do what you asked? Put the K on the end.
Alright. Toxic.
That's a good one. Okay, you can put those away. Okay, take out the sounds for the word tent and take them out and say them as you take them out. Wait. Oh, okay. So if that is tent, what would happen if I took the t? Can you find the t? Oh, look at this. If this is tent, are there any two sounds in that word that are the same? Excellent. Now take the first sound t that you have, your first t, find that. And can you change that to a b?
Bent.
Excellent. Okay, if that's bent, can you take the b off of bent? And what do you got there? Nice. So I wonder if you have enough that you could put a sp on the front of ent. And what would you have now?
Bent.
Oh, that's good. Find the e and spent. And change it to an I.
Yeah, I don't have enough, so I'm just gonna put some back in.
Okay.
Actually, no, I have enough.
So if it was spent and you changed it to an I, what do you have?
Spent.
Yeah, is that a word?
No.
No. If we had more, I could put a in there. We could have sprint, but alas.
Oh, we did have enough.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Sp, and oh, you're right. You could have done it. You could have done it.
We should.
We could have done it.
Oh, look, we did. Sprint.
Good spelling.
Look, we have it.
I know we could have done it.
Look, no, we have it though.
Oh, just because we have 6 there?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll say we did it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go on to the visual drill. In the visual drill, I'll show you the card. You give me the name of the grapheme, so I'd say ILD, ILD, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're pretty good at phonemes, Jen, so there's some advanced ones going on. Not to brag, but what's this, Seb?
Yeah.
But you have to say the name first.
Why? Yeah.
Pretty good, eh? And then say the name by spelling.
Ank. Ank.
So you'd say ch, k, ch. So those are the sounds, but could you say CH first?
CH. Is
Good.
which? ING.
Okay. Auditory drill. Let's get our sound section out. Can you open up your notebook to your sound section?
Sound section is.
Just forward. And we just need to find a blank page. There we go. Okay, so in this one, there's a bunch of little steps. So I say the name of the sound, you repeat the sound. You got it?
Okay.
And then as you write down the sound, you're gonna say it, and then you're gonna say the grapheme, and you're gonna underline it.
Okay.
That's a lot of steps, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so your first one is ah. So you say,
Ah.
and then as you write it, you say it again. So you write it,
Ah.
and now you underline it and say the name.
Oh.
Excellent, you did it perfectly. I. So good. Yeah. How about old?
Old?
Mm-hmm.
O-O-D?
So you can start off by just repeating old.
Old.
Yeah. And then once you're finished doing it,
O-L-D.
yeah, and you underline it. Excellent. When you say it, I should do it.
T-H.
That's when you underline it. Awesome. Okay, good job, baby.
Wait, I'm done?
Yeah, we only do like about 5 or 6. Oh, okay.
That's
So,
the whole thing, right? I'm not doing the whole thing.
no, we're down to here. So now we're going to go on to our syllable card drill. And you'll see that I have color-coded these. So there's 3 syllables because you like the challenge. And your job is to try and make 3-syllable words. Every word's going to have 1 pink, which is going to be the start, 1 green, which is going to be the middle, and 1 yellow, which is going to finish it up. So let's start off by just reading them all. So start here.
Okay. Yes. Discontent.
Whoa, okay, but let's just read them all first. But I guess that's very fast. Start by reading them all.
Dip thanks as con. Con gives this con ish. I think that's it. In
Yeah.
10.
Okay, now you want to go for it?
Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
Discontent.
Now, do you have 3 colors there?
Discontent.
Excellent.
There. Discontent. Thank.
When you read it out loud, it helps you.
Ton assist. Oh, assistant.
Good one.
Give. Thanksgiving.
Good job.
Contonish.
Oh,
That must be one.
I would contonish.
Yeah, you must have gave me something wrong.
I wonder if I did. Well, try switching these 2.
Huh?
What would happen if you switched these 2? No, that won't work. But these 2. Now try that. Do they work?
Astonish.
Read this one.
Consistent.
Read this one.
Astonish.
Now read it fast.
Astonish. Oh, astonish.
Astonished! I'm astonished that you got them all that quickly. And then what would this one be?
Consistent.
Yeah, and do you know what consistent is?
Doing it again and again.
In the same way, yeah. We're consistently trapping the fish, or as consistently as possible. We're trying our best. Okay, that was a good review. Now we're going to review the TCH rule. So you'll notice here that I have some TCHs and I have some CHs. And you're going to decide when do you need a CH and when do you need a TCH. So let's get our bases. If I had this one, what's this one?
Right.
And I want to turn that into crunch. So would I add a TCH or CH? So you can pull down the one you think you need. That's a good correction. How did you know it was CH instead of TCH?
Because it has an M.
Ah, so there's a consonant here. So if it was this word, cra, what would I do?
TCH.
You got it. Okay, so let's try a different one. What's that word?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Good job. Now, on this one, I put a special little mark here. Do you know what this mark means?
What?
That means I want you to read it like a short vowel. Because you... Very good.
Catch.
You got it. You know why I did that?
Why?
Because I know that you know a little bit about open syllables, and you might read that as hey. Because you know that there's not a consonant closing it in.
I think I would have
You would.
got it. But I might have got
Okay,
it.
what about this one?
Touch.
And you can add that TCH there or the CH?
CH.
You got it. Okay, what about this one?
Catch.
Is catch a word?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, catch.
Wouldn't it? Or is that catch?
Or catch.
Is catch a word?
I catch in the mall.
Do you hear the vowel sound ah? So this is
No.
eh.
I could change it.
Or what about this? Let's just make it into a word. Now what do you got?
Ketchup.
That's right, and that's how you spell
Should
ketchup.
I change it for you?
Well, no, because it actually is a eh.
Why can't I change it to an
If you want to change that to an A, which you could, then you have to change this to a C. Catch.
A? Wait, what was that? What was that?
Catch.
Okay.
Very few words are starting with a K, but that's one of them. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Now, if I said Jeff will pass Buzz, what am I talking about?
S, S, F, F, Z, Z.
When you double, when you add to the base. So here are your little tiles, and they've got the doubles. And I want to know,
Yeah.
when are you going to double? And if this is one that you double, then you put the tile right on it. So what would that one be?
Oh, F, fuzz.
Yeah, and is that a double? So is that spelled correctly?
Yeah, yes.
Look at this, because if it was just one Z, it would be incorrect. Because if it's a one-syllable word with a short vowel, so close syllable, that ends in Z, we're going to double it. Okay, so what about this one? So you ask yourself, is this one a short syllable, closed syllable, ending in one of these letters?
No. Yeah,
Okay, so would that one get doubled?
no.
Okay. How about this one? What's that word?
Glass.
So a lass is another word for a girl. Let's put it right on top to correct it. Nicely done. That's how you spell lass. Okay, how about this one?
Con.
Yeah, does that one need to get doubled?
No.
Is that one means against, con. Con, like
Yeah.
I think it's also a prisoner. No, convict.
Con.
I do have convict. Sometimes they say, oh, he's a con. What does that mean when
A con is like something bad. Con.
like a person is trying to trick you, maybe?
Like a con man.
Yeah.
Someone is trying to trick you.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one? Do we need to double the G in this one? What's this word?
Reg.
Doubled or not?
Nope.
So is it spelled correctly?
Yes, book.
Okay. How about this one? What's that word?
Well.
And is it spelled correctly?
Yep.
Really?
No.
How do you know you have to double that?
Because it's like a short syllable. It's all stuff.
The ends in?
L. It's the F and L and S was that.
That's right. How about this one?
Jacked.
Does it get doubled?
No.
Okay. And the last one, what's that word?
Cliff.
And how do we spell cliff? You got it. Okay, good work. Now we go on to the new part of the lesson.
Wait, something new.
Yeah.
What is it?
Dum, dum, dum. This
Is it a good thing?
I think so. I think it's a great spelling thing. And it's the CK.
Well, I think it's a good thing.
Well, we'll find out because we're about to do it. So this is the CK rule. And this is, I know you saw this at the beginning, and this is the milk truck. And you said, why is there a milk truck? And now we're going to find out. So there's a spelling rule. And sometimes words like truck here have CK. Sometimes they don't, like in milk. So there's a pattern that'll tell you when you need to use CK and when you need to use K. Just like there's a pattern that says when we do CH and when we do TCH, right? Can you guess the pattern?
It's not an L. You do a CK.
So in a one-syllable base, these are both one-syllable closed syllables, that ends in a K sound. If the sound directly before the K sound is a short vowel, you're going to use CK. If it's not a short vowel, you're just going to use K. Does that remind you a lot of the TCH and CH rule?
I don't really remember. Okay.
You don't really remember that one?
I remember, I guess.
So when it was a short vowel, like you knew that you were going to add the special. And the special was TCH.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case,
It's the opposite.
no, just if it's a short vowel here, we're going to add CK.
But that's like a C H. That's kind of like a CH.
Mm-hmm, it does, doesn't it? So if we were applying this rule, this word would be? Trudge. Is that that's not a real word, but that is.
Check.
You got it. Okay.
It's a truck.
So there's lots and lots of words that we can use this to help us become better spellers. So I thought that we would practice using the rule, and I'll give you a little card that has the start of the word, and then we'll apply the rules that are right here, and you can either put a K or a CK, depending on what's needed. And you'll see I put this little symbol again. This means short vowel. So what would this word read as?
Bong.
Bong. And I want to change it to bong plus a k sound. So what would the word be if I added a k?
Bonk.
Bonk. Okay, but I want to know how to spell bonk. So it's a one-syllable word. I want it to end in the K sound. Is the sound directly before it the k, a short vowel? Is this a short vowel?
Yep.
This is a vowel?
But no, it's like not a short vowel, but it's like a
That's a...
consonant.
Right. So if it's not a short vowel, I'm going to do that. Okay. So you could write down on this side under the k, you could write down bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah. Nicely done. Now how about this one?
Tuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you knew right away. How did you know right away? Oh, hang on, we're going to put it on the CK side.
I don't know, I'm just good. I just knew it.
Though, how did you know it though? Because of?
Just did.
Because it's got a short vowel before the k sound. Let's write a little tie to your hair. This is not, this is CK, not CH. Okay. What about this one? Which one are you going to add there? Okay, now what's that word?
Pack.
And how did you know it had to be CK?
I just did.
Okay, is it a one-syllable word? It is. Does it end in the k sound?
Well, actually, you made this little line so it's easier.
I did. I just want you to know that that's a short vowel, because if it's all by itself, you might say pay, because it looks like an open syllable. Okay, so you told me it's a one-syllable word. Does it end in the k sound? Here? Is this the k sound?
Pack. Yeah.
Okay. Is the sound directly before the k a short vowel?
Yep.
So then you have to spell it CK.
Yep.
Okay. Try this one. What do you have right here?
Ill.
Okay. Is it a CK or a K?
Okay.
Okay, so put it on. And how did you know?
I do L.
Okay, so this is not a short vowel, right?
P-I-L-K.
Yeah. Is pilk a word?
No.
No. If I had an M there, it could be milk, though, couldn't it? Okay, do you want to include made-up words on here, or just the real words?
Well, whatever, made it.
Okay, so pilk. Or you could change it to milk. Okay, let's do one more. What's this word, or this syllable?
Hus.
Okay, hus. And I want to put a k sound on the end. So what would it turn into? Okay, so now what's the word?
Up there.
And what's the word?
S is gone.
No,
So
that's
it's
still
S.
there.
Oh, come on.
So what's the word? Husk. Do you know what husk is?
Husky.
That's true. It's like that type of dog. Or a husk in the corn is the outer shell of the corn. Okay. If I took away the S like you wanted to, I'd have to do that, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
It's the name of a character in a book you like. Huck. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Okay, so does this make sense?
Hus.
The rule CK.
CK is good.
When to use CK and when not to. So we're going to put the CK spelling rule sheet in your book. And I'm hoping that it's going to make sense why we have milk truck as a way to remember when to put CK and when to just put K. Do you think that's a good way to remember?
Milk truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Why do you think we use that? Like why do I think it's a good way to remember?
Because it's an example of both.
You got it. Very good. Okay, pick up your pencil and we'll carry on. That's very good stuff, Sam. Okay, I'm going to pick up your chair. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's move on down. Okay. So I will tell you a sound and you'll pick out the sound and then we're going to work on CK and K. So the first sound I'm looking for is mmm. Oh, you're going to put it upside down?
Yeah.
I think they look a little different. Let's just do it that way. Okay, so I got my mm. Now I want an I. Okay. Ooh. Look. Awesome job. Very good. Okay, I like how you just put the K right on there. So what do you have?
Milk.
You do. Okay, if that's milk, what would happen if I took the I and changed it to E? What do you got?
Milk.
Is milk a word?
No.
Let's keep it there. Take the off. And what do you got?
Milk.
Now, is that a real word?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to have them in our house.
We did?
We did at our old house in Telpa.
There was elks.
Yeah, but there's a small herd in Telpa.
Elks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, there is.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, they're rare. But you know where I used to always see them was at the cabin we had before you were born. That's a little bit away from that house that you were born in. They're beautiful. Okay, let's try. Let's put those ones back. You want to help me?
I was gonna let you
Yeah, I
do
know
it.
you were.
You do it.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were doing. Let's try to find.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that one. So I'm looking for it. So you say it. Say the sound. Yeah, find it. Okay. That is the second sound I'm looking for. So you say the word. Say the sound to me. Yeah. And then say. And then, oh, that's a nice word. What'd you put on the end of that? That's a lovely word, but I'm looking.
Hun.
What are you looking for now?
No, hunt. Hunk.
Oh, you want.
Hunk.
No, you were looking for RCH. Where do we put it?
Hunch. No, I wasn't.
You want it?
CH was, yeah.
Hunk is good. Oh, there we go. Okay. You could be hunch, yeah. But I was looking for a k sound at the end.
But that's what I put that there. Okay.
Nice. Wait a second. You had it right before. kiss sound.
Oh.
Because why does that have to be that? Why is it not CK?
Because it is very little.
Okay, well,
What? Because it's not a vowel?
yeah, which one is not a vowel?
The consonant.
Touch it. That one, the end, right? And not just any vowel, but a short vowel in a one-syllable word. So we're looking at the sounds directly before the cuss sound. Okay, so let's put those back. And let's try a reading list. This is going to use our different k sounds. So you're looking at sometimes it's going to be a K, sometimes it's CK, but it's always K. You ready to read?
Okay. Milk, truck, trick, track, black, black, yuck, puck, pluck, wink, trank, tink, twink, clank, flank, phalank. Yeah, I got it right the first time. Plank, lank, link.
Good reading. That was great, Seth. Now, some of these weren't real words, but they were parts of words. Can you think of a word that twink you could add to it to make it a real word?
Twinkie.
Twinkie? I don't think have you ever eaten a Twinkie?
I don't think I have.
But
Wait,
you-
no, maybe once in my life. Once, maybe.
I was thinking twinkle, but Twinkie, yeah. I'd have to capitalize it because it's a brand name.
I think I've had one.
How about tink?
Once in my life. But I remember that Matthew and Catherine had a big floaty of a Twinkie.
That's true.
I like that. I like the big floaty.
And tink is a syllable, but can you think of another syllable to add to make it a real word? Tink. Oh, we know tinka.
I am, we know Dinka.
Yeah. When you pee, you go. Yeah. Tinkle.
Oh.
Or I guess if you were a guy who fixed a lot of little gadgets, you could be a tinkerer. Have you ever heard that?
I tinker.
Yeah, tinker, yeah.
I don't understand that.
You don't understand tinker?
Yeah, I don't understand it much.
Not in light of the fact that it's tinkle when you pee. Yeah. I'd have to look up what the meaning of tink is, I guess, to really understand that. Okay, so last time we did this was a whole week ago before hockey camp. So this was about the basilisk lizard. And I think this is is it your second reading of it or second reading? It's because you did your prediction.
I want to see what my prediction was. I always pick these ones.
Okay, what do you got?
I think that the basilisk lizard has water when they go through his fringes and shoots out through his chest.
Oh, is that
Crest.
do you remember what I said about that?
I made a great one.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I loved your detail in it. Like you used some really good descriptive words like the fringes, and you said shoots out through his crest. That was good stuff. I like the more details you add, the more impressed I am.
Come on, I like to make them funny like that. Don't you ever the stegosaurus? He must have a lot of dishes to do.
That was funny. Okay, so we had some keywords here. Water was one. Clear liquid in lakes and rivers and streams. Run, to move fast on foot. Crest, I think that's his crest, right?
That's his crest.
A tuft of feathers or a growth on an animal's head. Fringes, thin strips that hang. So there's just fringes. And then what other words are in bold? We got this one right here. Do you remember that one? This one in bold right here. Ancient Greece. And this one.
I know. That was
Good. And tropics. There's your crest, there's your fringes. And then there's no more until the end, dash, distance, and surface. Okay. You can start whenever you want to.
Don't look at that lizard! Don't let it breathe on you! One or the breathe. No.
Oh, you want to start again?
Don't look at that lizard! Don't let it breathe on you. One look will breathe could turn you to stone. Did you believe that? A long time ago, in ancient Greece, people believed the myth about lizards that could do those things. It was called the basilisk lizard. The basilisk lizard that lived in the tropics today is still frightening to look at. It has a crest on its head that looks like a helmet. There are finger fringes of skin on its head and back, and its tail grows to be 2-3 feet long. One of the most amazing things about the lizard is that different ways it moves around. Some swing some climb, some even sail from tree to tree. Some have legs that don't have legs at all. They move.
Okay, what'd you get?
Move.
Okay, can you add it up?
I think it was 32. Something like that. I probably got a few wrong now.
You got 2 there. Wow, that's great sound to move. So 124, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's 132. So let me write that down and we'll chart it later on. Okay. What word do you think you stumbled on?
Probably like a few.
Well, you stumbled here, but you didn't make a mistake there. You just slowed down a little bit.
Oh.
So that's fine.
Yeah, probably didn't.
Yeah.
Mistakes.
I thought you did quite well. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to read it for you, and then we can do 4 of the multiple choice questions. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Want me to read with great expression? Don't look at that lizard. Don't let it breathe on you. One look or breath could turn you to stone. Is that exciting? Yeah, I'm trying. Did you believe that? A long time ago in ancient Greece, people believed a myth about a lizard that could do those things. It was called a basilisk lizard. The basilisk lizard lives in the tropics. Today is still frightening to look at. It has a crest on its head that looks like a helmet. There are fringes of skin on its head, back, and tail. It grows to be 2 or 3 feet long. One of the most amazing things about lizards is the different ways they move around. Some swim, some climb, some even sail from tree to tree. How would they sail from tree to tree?
They got big fringes.
Maybe you're exactly right. Maybe they have fringes like between their arms or something. Or I guess maybe you could, I really don't know. Some of them have no legs at all. Maybe they swim. They move like snakes. Wow. The basilisk lizard moves by raising the front of its body up and running on its back legs. Must look like a little person. It can run fast, almost 18 miles per hour.
They're probably exactly like little people.
Yeah. Not only can it run on land, but it can even make a dash for a distance across the surface of water before it starts to swim. That's pretty cool.
It could walk on.
For a little bit.
How long?
I don't know. We should look it up on a video and like get a little sense of like what it actually does, eh?
But it goes so fast that it can probably stick on water for a while.
Now I wanted to show you something here.
And I must have pretty good feet to do that though.
So, in this title, how many sounds are in how many syllables in the word basilisk? You want to pound it out?
Yes.
Ready to pound it out?
Bass, yeah, that's great.
Okay, so bass and disc. There's your 3, right?
Lizard.
Do you see what we were learning today? Here's the kuss.
There's only 2 lizards.
But you know why?
Lizard.
You know why we can't apply the cup rule to this? It only works in 1 syllable words. This is a 3 syllable word.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, it's a brand new thing, so I wouldn't expect you to know everything about it. I am looking for, there it is. Your multiple choice. So let's read the question before we answer it.
What is the main idea of this story?
Okay, what do you think it is? People believed myths about the basilisk lizard. Is the whole thing about the myths?
Not totally, but then it's not about the bad things going to.
Yeah, the whole thing's not about that one.
Right.
So what do you think of the last one?
People who. Wait, this. That's the first grade looks pointing on its path. That one's not even right.
Looks frightening. So this whole first section is about it looking frightening. And then the last section is about it running really fast. So I think like, of the 3 answers, what do you think is the best answer? Because I don't think anyone's a perfect answer there. If you had to pick though.
I'll go see.
I would do. Nice try though.
I tried it.
Okay, what about this?
Well, actually, I didn't actually mean to. I just circled the wrong one and then I said, circle.
Okay, I think you know the answer to this one. Read that up.
How does last close? Closer and run. That was easy.
Yeah, it is. How about this one?
What does dash mean in the story? Move fast, a little bit, smash. I think it's move fast. What else
I
would
think
it
you're
be?
correct.
Why are some people afraid of the bath as well? The twins people stone. They can, on water, they look fine.
Excellent. Well, thanks for that, Rich. Didn't realize we liked till we did that. Okay, so those look really good. So we'll put those here and then we'll put them into your reading section at the end. Okay, now we're moving on to sentences that use the k sound. You ready for it? And read them out loud. You're looking for clear, smooth reading.
The milk truck backed into the cabin by the bank.
Good.
The cat finds fresh tracks in the muck. The chimp has luck when it spins the trap and sets to catch him in the bush.
And read this one more time.
The chimp has luck when it swings the trap in
The trap.
to catch him, set to catch him in the bush.
Now, I found some interesting facts about
What do you mean the chimp has luck?
Well, that's what I want to show you. So there's these bunch of chimpanzees, like they look like that, they're pretty cute, that are over in Africa in a place called Guinea. And they're learning how to outwit human hunters. So the human hunters see this as a snare, and they set it to trap these chimpanzees and they eat them for meat. But the chimps are pretty smart, and they're actually learning how to spring the traps. So they come back and the trap's sprung and they've taken the food. They're like, thanks for the meal. That's pretty cool, eh?
Do people ever catch stuff?
Yes, they want to eat them, so the unlucky ones do get eaten. But these guys are going out and they're looking for the traps to intentionally deactivate the traps and take the food. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, the one that said the cat finds fresh tracks in the muck, what image comes to your mind?
It's going so close.
What kind of cat is it?
Like a big, a lion?
Okay, a lion. And he's going in circles?
No, maybe he's attacking someone.
Could be. Here is what I discovered. I was thinking of the cheetah, and look what they attached to his neck.
Shock collar.
No, I don't think it's a shock collar. I think it's so they can track his speed and where he is. So it says that they put this on 5 different cheetahs, and 7 zebras and 7 antelope. And if the prey is running flat out, like they're trying to understand like how can animals get away from cheetahs because they're so fast. And if an animal tries to like race at top speed, then they're gonna get killed because this guy will just run them down. So the animals are starting to slow down. It's like they're starting to have a different technique to get away. The only way that the antelope can escape, they're finding, is by totally reducing their speed at a key moment. And then this guy shoots past them and they can quickly turn. If they try and just go fast, they don't have the ability to turn quickly.
Who does?
The antelope. These guys are not as quick at slow, they're not as maneuverable at slow speeds. So if it's a slow chase, the antelope has a chance. Because it can go twist, turn, but if this guy's running too fast, then he'll just run down the antelope. Because you know how when you run super fast, it's sometimes hard to turn? Do you find that?
Well,
Maybe not you because you're Sebastian.
well,
The average person?
if I'm running super fast and I want to turn, I would just jump and crash and then just bounce off something and come back.
Well, that would be good unless the cheetah was after you. You know, there was a cheetah at a zoo, and a woman got out with her child to take a picture. She was a completely foolish woman. And the cheetah did not attack her because she went all Hamilton on him, and she went up like this. And she like approached the cheetah, and the cheetah didn't know what to do because it was used to people running away. So it didn't attack, it wasn't in attack mode.
So what do you mean?
Well, so because she had this very strange reaction of instead of being, she had her baby, right, so she wanted to protect the baby. And so she's like, that's my baby! And she went at the cheetah like this, and as she was getting back to the car, she went like that. And that turning back to challenge the cheetah was probably what saved her. Because the cheetah was like, what's happening? And it stopped him from his fight mode, he didn't attack. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, so now we're on to our reading work. Get ready because we're going to do some finger tapping. So on your left hand.
But didn't you have all those stories that you didn't do?
Well, I didn't get them for every sentence.
You should have.
Sorry, baby. Okay, ready for it? Left hand. So I'll give you the word and you tap her out. Buck.
Buck.
Oh, like this. Buck. Okay, and then with the k sound, I'm wondering if it is this one. So if you went
Okay. And then okay.
So if you hear an it's going to be ck. So k, but just know it's this one. Okay, how about you can even point it here if you want. We're at it there. How about bunk? Bunk. So let's tap down.
But
One other. You got it. Good job. Puck. You got it. Okay, another one is, where am I? Yank.
Yep.
So what was the sound you heard before the k? You got it. Okay, and the last one is talk. Tick tock. Very good, Sebastian. Okay, let's turn it into writing. So I'm going to give you some individual words. Ow, we on the k. Do you want to go grab it while I
Yeah,
get to
no,
it?
sure. At the end of the clip.
Yep. Okay. So if you're unsure at all, I want you to tap it out like we just did. Okay. So your first word.
Well, if I'm unsure, I'll guess first though. Do you think?
You probably want to tap it out because just hearing the sounds will give you a clue, right? So junk. There's a
I
lot
don't
of-
know. I think I'll guess English, but okay.
Okay, how about junk? Say the word junk.
Junk.
Okay, and now as you do it, let's, yeah. And you're good, I like that stuff. Okay, your next one is punk. Well done. Now, Rick. We play in a band with a man named Rick. So say the word Rick.
We have a band with two of them, you mean?
Right, but one guy's Rick and one's Rich. So let's say Rick.
Okay.
Say
know.
Rick.
Rick.
Okay, now do the sounds. Rick. I like how you need to put CK. Now, as a person's names, what do we always have to do with the person's name? They're important, so you show that they're important by giving them
Capital.
you got it.
Why are
Good.
people so important?
Lots of things are important, so like basically names. So like if I named a country, we
Why
get a
not an
capital.
animal?
Well, it was the name of our dog. Because she's an individual dog that means something to us, so capital S on Skyla. But the fact that she's a dog, well, there's lots of dogs. Even people. The word people just would have a small p. But if I'm talking about this person, this particular one, and their special name, then you get a capital.
What if you just say person, this person?
Doesn't get a capital.
What's that?
Just specific people. Okay.
That's being Pacific. If you point at them and be like right beside them, this person. That's pretty Pacific.
Hey, I forgot something.
What?
I wanted to do letter tiles too. So let's finish up here and then we'll do our tiles. Pink.
Okay.
So you say pink?
Pink. Okay.
How'd you know to put just K?
I don't know, I just know pink.
Oh, okay, because you learned ink before.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a word and let's go this way. I was supposed to do this. I did a little bit out of order. This is supposed to go first. Okay, your word is rock. How would you spell rock? So as you take down the sounds, I want you to say it. My first sound is
Hot.
what? Okay, second sound in rock. Try down. Good. And take that CK and add there. Excellent. And rock. Good. Let's do that sound. Then go rock. Okay. And how about you can put those ones away. Oh, actually, I want you to change this one. Find a D and put it on the front. Leave the awk. You put a D on the front. Duck, yeah. We're making a duck. Okay. If I put the D away, put a st on the front.
Stock.
Yeah. So this is stock. Thanks. Take away that aw in stock and put an I in its place. Every word needs a vowel. Now what do you have?
What's upside down?
Let's do this way.
It's hard to spin.
What do you got?
What is the spin but not to get away? Yeah. Stick.
Okay, put those away. Stick, right.
Yeah. I don't know what the T went, but S.
Well, we would be starting. Okay, last one. Oh, sorry. Musk is the word. So what's the first sound in musk? Okay, second sound in musk. Musk. Do it properly. Okay, now you have musk and you want to add the k sound, so you have to make a decision here. How did you know that it was going to be just the K?
That's not my vowel.
Very good. I love that you said that. I was waiting for you to say that, and you did. Good job. Okay, so now we just have our sentence writing, and then we're done for the day. Little review. Okay, so here's your book. Okay, and can you turn to your writing section? So find your writing section. Where's your writing section, so?
Put. Six.
Okay. Let's find a blank page. Oh, let's find a page. Okay, so I'll read the sentence, and then you say the sentence back to me. If you get stuck on a word, try sounding your nose with your tapping, okay? So your first sentence is the duck swims at dusk.
Swims at dusk.
Okay, let's see if you can write it. I'll get the chops all ready for you here so you can check it. So your sentence is?
The duck swims at dusk.
Okay, give it a try. Right here on the red. You want my pencil?
D.
You want to sound it out with your fingers? Good job. You should say that's right.
Dusk.
Oh, okay, okay. Now do your check. So what's your first thing to look for?
Capital.
Okay, you got it. Balloon. Okay, how about this?
And writing.
How do you feel?
It's okay.
What do you think could be improved about your handwriting?
It's pretty good.
I see one thing I think I would like to improve. Well, I wrote the date here, and you wrote your sentence on the same line. So if I was just reading this, I'd read it, the duck swims at August 11th dusk.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No, that's not perfect. That should be on a different line.
No, it's perfect. It swims at August 11th.
But that
in
wasn't
the
the
dusk.
sentence.
It swims at August 11th in the dusk.
Well, if you had those extra words, that might make sense, and if I had said that.
I plucked the duck swims at August 11th dusk.
Is there punctuation properly put in there?
Yep.
And you chose an exclamation mark, how come?
Because it should be very excited about the duck swimming.
Okay, and how's your spelling?
Very excited duck.
Okay, have a check. Here's the test sentence, so give it a check. The duck swims at dusk.
Yep. I think I got it right.
How about this one right here?
Duck.
Look at my,
Oh, yeah, just capital.
and so it's, unless the name is, you could say duck swims at dusk if it's his name. Hello,
Maybe,
Puck.
maybe that is his name. All my mistakes have been. Yeah, all of them could have worked. Like,
Well,
it could have
then
been.
take off the word the.
It'd be like, yeah. So it would be duck swims at August 11th. Dusk.
Okay, here's your second sentence. Ready to say it after me? Seb has a pack on his back.
But maybe he's very important, so it's like the duck.
Ready? Seb has a pack on his back. Say it.
So I have a pack on his back. S-E-B.
Okay, do your chops.
Chopsies. Capitals. Handwriting.
What do you think of your handwriting?
Not so good.
How come?
Well, actually, it's okay.
Well, you're all in one line. Nice spacing. I think you're being hard on yourself. How about this? Read it out loud.
Don't laugh. Somehow the pack on his back.
Okay, punctuation.
I always had that. No, just kidding. I was curious.
And here's a copy to check your spelling. Seb has a pack on his back. How'd you do?
Second pack on the back.
And how was your spelling?
Pretty good, I think.
Pretty good. It's excellent. Look, you got CK here. You got CK there. That was perfect.
Good for me.
Okay, the last one. I wonder if you're going to get it. Do not bonk Jeff or Rick.
I saw a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. if I see
Do
it.
not bonk Jeff or Rick. Say it.
Do not bomb Jeff Link.
Rick.
Why not Rich?
Because we're working on a different
Oh,
rule
you
today.
keep showing me it.
What? I put it face down.
Wow.
Okay, do not bonk Jeff or Rick.
It should be Rich. Do not bonk.
Closer to the red line, please.
Do not bonk Jeff or Rick.
Good correction. You want to say it as you write it? Good job. Wow. Oh, sure it's a mic drop? Okay, I like the exclamation mark.
That one does.
It's almost a mic drop, but not quite. So how about this?
Capitals? Yep.
Excellent.
Handwriting, good. Outline, do not bump your forehead. Punctuations, yep. Spelling, good.
Spelling is good. There's one word, and I'm going to tell Rick that you don't think he's important.
Oh, come on.
It's a name. I think that's a capital on Jeff. I'm not sure it's a Jeff.
That's a Jeff capital.
So we'll give Rick one too, if they're left out. But excellent job, Seb. That's really good.
Good.
So one thing left today is a quick review.
I mean, you made it look like a PDA, but it really doesn't matter, hey?
So today we got the rule about the milk jug, the CK spelling rule. And let's do a quick review here. Do you want to explain why this word is spelled B-A-C-K?
Back.
Yeah, and here's the rules right here.
Because
It's
there is no, it's a short vowel that you go up.
short vowel,
And
It's
there's
a-
no consonant.
no consonant before the
Okay.
K sound.
Sound and
How many syllables?
it's a one syllable word.
You got it. Very good. Okay. Thanks, Jen. Want to say bye to Jen?
Bye-bye, Jen.
See ya.